I don't know if you know this, but Joe Biden had another press conference the other day in Vietnam, I believe.
I bet it went great.
He went on over there. Joe Biden's staff cuts off a rambling Joe Biden. This is where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Mid-sentence and abruptly ends his news conference. I have never seen this occur with any other president. And I would like to know, who came up with this idea. Maybe it's something within Joe they can understand. They once got the Easter Bunny to go over and tell him you got to wrap it up. But check this out.
We talked about at the conference overall. We talked about stability. We talked about making sure that the third world, the Southern Hemisphere had access to change it, had access. It wasn't confrontational at all. You came up with
Thank you, everybody. This ends the press conference. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
You hear the music? Oh wait, I gotta go back a little bit again too, because you gotta hear the music. Joe, when you hear the jazz music, just say thank you and wrap it up.
Thank you, everybody. This ends the press conference. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you bringing U.S. strategic interests above the rights here in Vietnam?
Joe, you heard the music.
With every person I met with.
Get out of there, Joe. We have to be the laughing stock of the world to have this as our president right here. The laughing stock. And look what we got here.
Done it again! He's done it again! That is a farce! You fucking little bastard! He's done it again! You dirty bastard! You've done it again!
Where is the card? But where is the...
Joe Biden's rambling press conference cut off by jazz music. This is interesting. Joe Biden's press conference in Vietnam was ended abruptly on Monday when jazz music started playing over him while he was still speaking. The U.S. president had been speaking to reporters at a briefing in Hanoi when his press conference suddenly announced no further questions would be taken. So I think they've got it down to a science now where he starts rambling, he starts doing what Joe Biden normally does, and you want to believe it, 81 million votes. So they just cut him off and they played the jazz music. Jazz music then began playing as Mr. Biden continued to give a rambling answer to the question from a journalist about what he discussed with Li Qiang, the Chinese premier, at the G20 summit in India. We talked about stability. We talked about the third world. The Southern Hemisphere, is having access to change. It wasn't confrontational at all, he said, as the music started playing. But there's more. Earlier, Mr. Biden was asked why he had not spoken with Chinese President Xi Jinping for months. He responded, "Nobody likes having celebrated international meetings if you don't know what you want at the meeting, if you don't have a game plan." He may have a game plan. He just hasn't shared it with me. But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed. Literally, a president says, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed. I'm talking about one of the other two superpowers in the world.
I'm so glad he's running again. I really, it's so exciting.
And it's kind of crazy, too, because we have a couple of the sections today that really talk and show how, like, all these Democratic pundits are just providing cover for him. It's like the thing they're concerned of. Yeah, he's a little cuckoo, but he's like that uncle who's done so well, and you just want what's best for him. So maybe it's not best he run for president of the United States again. But, because we like him. He's done so many good things, but it's just maybe it's too much on him, especially when he's got to tell the press that he's going to bed and he doesn't want to answer these questions.
Then it's even more exciting because that means then it's Kamala Harris. And, right? Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, come on, Kamala.
It seems like somebody else, like they have plans not only for Joe Biden, but for Kamala. They tell her, no more laughing. You can smile, but no more laughing. Just answer the question and get out of there. Your laugh is really starting to piss people off. And we know it's just like a nervous tick why she does that anyways. It's when she's feeling uncomfortable. Mr. Biden traveled to Vietnam to sign a historic deal, the comprehensive strategic partnership that will bring both countries closer together. He arrived in the country on Sunday to a ceremony organized by the ruling Communist Party that included school children waving American flags and honor guards carrying bayoneted rifles. Bayoneted rifles. Top Chinese officials, possibly including President Xi Jinping, are expected to visit Vietnam in the coming days or weeks. Officials and diplomats told Reuters that Vietnam seeks to maintain good relationships with all superpowers. And that's what's going on in Vietnam. Meanwhile, our president doesn't know even what's going on. So now we are seeing a new tactic. They are going to play music to get him off stage. And it's not the national anthem, so it's probably copyrighted, and they can get a social media to DMC the videos, thus removing it from public. Who in the hell plays Smooth Jab to leave a press conference? That might be a good plan. It's a stutter. It's a stutter step. So, ladies and gentlemen, new tactics for Joe Biden. Excuse me. I don't want to go there with that. I'm going to go there with that. Sorry.
That's all right.
Anything else to say to this miserable liberal?
I don't know, but I'm sure I'm tired and ready to go to bed.
Does he have the faculties?
Hey, come see us on tour. We're going to be in Tampa, Boca Raton, Orlando, Dallas, Houston, San Diego, Bloomington, Illinois, Indianapolis, and Levittown, New York. Wow, that's a lot of dates. See you there.